Hello, Amelia Hirschfield here. I am an entrepreneur and a mentor who has been achieving what I thought was she's so cute when she moves. um, who I've been achieving things I never thought was possible um when I was when I've been able to do things like change the inner world in a very specific way. And from there, watching what I've always wanted, even when I thought it was impossible for me to come to me in a way that has been really calm and simple and without a lot of pressure and a lot of stress and a lot of striving. So as I've been doing this, but I've been working on teaching other people these little golden nuggets that I've been finding along the way. And this is one video in which I can share a little bit of the golden nuggets of signs that you're not trusting yourself with your business. And I've got my dog Naya over here, who's clearly tired and is ready for some big sleep. So some signs that you are not trusting yourself with your business is you haven't got the results that you want and you're unclear as to why. You might think it's because of you might think it's because of what's going on, like with your social media person. Maybe it's the marketing, maybe it's the strategies, maybe it's something within you that's not working. So you're not sure what the hell isn't working. It's just something's off. You're not getting the results you want. And it might have been going on like this for a long time. So you might have hit a plateau and been like, this is great, this is great, this is great. And then all of a sudden you're like, this isn't working. You probably doubt yourself and your ability to get to the next level and to get this straightened out. So you might think like, this is never going to work. I should stop doing this. I'm not good enough. This is never going to work for me. Like there's something wrong with me versus other people. You might be seeing other people as competition. So you might be frustrated when other people are achieving things that you want. You might be really reactive when people come to you, like clients come to you and they leave or they don't sign up with you or you don't make the sale, and you might get really frustrated about that. You might be hot and cold about how you feel about the business or what do you think about the business. And that can look like one day you're all in, like this is going to work. And the next day you're like, I should quit. And then a couple of weeks later, you're like, oh, I'm back in, here we go. Then you might be thinking, oh, I need to quit again. You might be looking for a solution to fix the problem that you don't know what is going on. So you're like, this branding is going to fix it. And then it doesn't fix it. And you're like, go. And then you spiral down. And then you're like, no, this is going to fix it when I change the website or when I change the color of the product, that's going to change it. Or this is going to change it when I finally start doing this one thing. And all the while, you are probably pretty unhappy. You probably feel really unstable with your business. So you don't feel like you have solid ground that you can kind of settle into. You might be really frustrated. You might be really angry that it's taking so long, that other people are getting results that you aren't getting. So it's a really frustrating and really lonely place to be because it's probably not where you want to be. You probably don't want to experience this, and you might not know what the hell's going on, and you might not be sure what the hell's going to fix it. And so you can feel like, I don't know what's going to fix this. I don't know how long this is going to take. So I might as well just do something else. So you might have other projects going on rather than going all in your business because you're like, well, I need to keep this store open. That's something INFPs can do. It's like, no, I'll keep this door open just in case this doesn't happen. And rather than like focusing on the business. And while all of that's really frustrating and all of that is feels pretty maddening to experience because you're like, I just don't know what the fuck is what the fuck is wrong. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to get it to be more stable. It might just be signs that something else is going on. And the thing that might be going on is you don't trust yourself. So you might be doing things that are not in alignment with yourself and your business. So you might be doing the things that the gurus are telling you to do. You might be doing things that has worked for other people, but hasn't worked for you. You might be doing things that you don't enjoy with your business. And you might be doing things that people say you should be doing that should get the clients or the money or the sales and just are not working for you. And something that because I've been here several times. I've been here with dating. I've been here with my mental state in general. I've been here with the mentoring business. And I think that one of the biggest things that I've learned is it's not necessarily you. It's not something wrong with you. It's just maybe you are not trusting yourself or you don't know how to trust yourself and you're doing things that you think are normal or make sense to you that are actually leading you astray rather than leading you towards where you want to go and towards the success that you want. And it's not until you really focus on clearing out what you don't want to be doing, what you feel like you should be doing, that you really don't want to do deep down and maybe don't want to admit it or feel like you can't admit it or feel guilty for saying no to these things, or you're not sure if this would even make sense in business until you clear those out and you clear out everything that you don't want to do. You can't really bring in what you do want because all of those doubts, all of those thoughts about this isn't working are going to be clouding and blocking the ideas and the solutions that are right for you to start coming to you. So for you to find the stability and solutions that work, you have to get some kind of grounding of like, this is how I can trust myself, even in small ways in my business. And what has worked for me and what works for clients and what I teach people is how to get themselves just to pull themselves back a little bit. And that usually means strengthening their inner parent part of their personality type, which is I'm getting technical here, and you don't need to know this. But it's learning how to strengthen their inner parent type so they can start saying no to the parts of them that want to just go find the solution or just go get the quick fix or want to doubt themselves and feel like it's about them. They need their inner parent to be like, no, we're not doing this anymore. I hear you. I get that you're frustrated. I understand all these things that you feel like you should be doing in the space of not knowing. Like you have to start to pull these parts of you in and say like, no, we're not doing this. And be really clear and firm with those parts and set clear boundaries. And then that can allow you to start to move in the direction that's right for you, because you're saying we're not going to just go be reactive. We're not going to allow ourselves to be afraid or be frustrated and take action out of that space that is counterproductive to the business. And when you can start to rein yourself in by doing that, and I can teach people how to do that, and I'm not real specific in this video because I work with the Myers-Briggs typology and teaching them, combining that with a very specific type of inner child work. And that is just, I would have to come up with 16 different examples, and I don't want to do that in the video. It would make my brain hurt. It would probably confuse you. But to do that, it requires pulling that part of them in so they can start to focus on what they want rather than what they don't want. And by doing that, can create this sense of stability. And when it creates a sense of stability and feeling like they can trust themselves, even a little bit, even in small places, they'll start to feel better. And then they'll start to get ideas in ways that they didn't think were possible. It's like, oh, no, that's a great idea. You should be doing that. Like, try that out, see how it goes. Even if it's scary, even if it's totally against what everyone says that you should be doing. So some ideas that I have been getting are not what anyone else has said of ways to attract clients for the mentoring business. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to do this anyway. So, and it's just doing things a little differently compared to what the gurus and what everyone else is saying. So, honoring yourself is really important, honoring your wiring and honoring and trusting those voices within you that are saying like, let's not do this. I don't want to be doing this. And knowing how as well, because some people can get trapped in like the guilt or the shame or the fear or the doubts. So it's like reining yourself in, knowing how to quiet those in an effective way, which I teach people very well, very, very quickly. So they get results quickly. And that allows them to take major steps forward, feel better about themselves, and then start getting some pretty impressive results. So then their inner mind can quiet down. So they'll stop doubting themselves. They'll stop thinking like, oh, this is never going to work. They'll stop wondering or thinking they're a shitty business person, or they're never going to get where they want, or feeling like they can't get where they want because they're just inherently flawed. All of that can quiet down. And when they stop thinking thoughts like that, they feel better. They become happier. They're more confident. They are willing to take moves because it's right for them versus what their fear is saying or what going against the gurus. And I don't know if this is going to work. This is a waste of time. I shouldn't do it. Nobody's going to pay for it. All of that quiets out and quiets down. So then you can focus on what you want to do. So it's a really pretty process, and it teaches people how to do this in a beautiful way. And I've learned how to do that, like I said, multiple times. And if you're ready to learn how, and if you're ready to get out of that space, I would love to teach you how in a quick 30-minute call of what you're doing, how you're stopping yourself, and what are a couple things that you can change. And then from that call, we can see if your work is right for me, for my work going forward, or if it's not. And if it's not, I'll tell you, because I don't want to waste your time, and my time's precious to me. And I don't want to waste my time working with people that's not right. So I would love to connect on a call with you. There's a page on my website called the Connect page. You just click on that, fill that form out, and then that'll take you on the next steps. And if not, keep working on trusting yourself, keep doing the small things and clearing out what's not right for you. And even if you clear out what's not right for you, you'll still feel better. And even focusing on like, what the fuck isn't right for me today that I can let go of, that can help you feel more solid and feel more like yourself. And that's one of the ultimate goals. So I hope this video was helpful. Feeling like you trust yourself is one of the biggest and most important aspects of business, because you can't be confident, you can't feel powerful, you can't own your success or really feel successful until you do this. So it leads to massive changes, and I teach people how to get that quickly. So I will see you on the next video.